Why is the ozone layer critical for blocking harmful solar radiation? Imagine a giant shield floating above our planet, quietly protecting us from the sun's most dangerous rays. That shield is the ozone layer, a thin but vital part of Earth's atmosphere. It is made up of ozone molecules, which are 3 oxygen atoms bonded together. This layer is located about 10 to 30 miles above the Earth's surface, mainly in the stratosphere. Its job is to absorb and block most of the sun's ultraviolet radiation, especially ultraviolet B and ultraviolet C rays. Without this protection, these high-energy rays would reach the ground in much larger amounts. That would be bad news for all living things. Ultraviolet rays can cause skin cancer, cataracts, and weaken the immune system in humans. They also harm marine life, especially tiny phytoplankton that from the base of the ocean food chain. Plants on land would suffer too, with reduced growth and increased damage. Now, in the polar regions, the ozone layer's role becomes even more important. During winter and early spring, the cold temperatures in the polar stratosphere drop very low. These cold conditions lead to the formation of polar stratospheric clouds, or PSCs. These clouds are made of tiny ice particles that provide a surface for chemical reactions. These reactions releases chlorine and bromine compounds from man-made chemicals, like chlorofluorocarbons. When sunlight returns in spring, these chemicals react with ozone molecules and destroy them rapidly. This process causes the famous ozone hole over Antarctica, which can be as large as several million square miles. The Arctic also experiences ozone depletion, but it is usually less severe because the temperatures are warmer and the weather is more variable. The loss of ozone over the poles means more ultraviolet radiation can reach the surface. This increased UV exposure can harm polar ecosystems, like the tiny marine organisms that support larger animals. It can also increase health risks for people living in those regions, such as skin damage and eye problems. Protecting the ozone layer has become a global priority. The Montreal Protocol, an international treaty, was created to phase out the use of chemicals that destroy ozone. Thanks to these efforts, the ozone hole has been slowly shrinking, helping to protect polar environments and human health. In essence, the ozone layer acts as a natural sunscreen for Earth. Its ability to block harmful ultraviolet rays is especially important in the polar regions, where unique atmospheric conditions make ozone depletion more likely. Keeping this layer intact helps preserve life in the coldest parts of our planet and keeps the balance of our climate and ecosystems in check.